Good evening, everybody. Guess what? We are just about through with Choose Your Legends halfway point-ish, and exciting stuff. Yeah? Look at this. We have, it was released on Twitter this evening, so I've actually got the top 20 for male and female. We're going to go over the female second. But ALM, Marth, and Ellawood kind of duking it out in the top 3, which is super exciting. I'm genuinely pretty thrilled with that. We have, I believe that's Crom, Robin, Big Brother, who just disappeared out of nowhere. We don't know where he is. Bruno. I want to say that's Reinhardt. I think that's Reinhardt. I don't read Japanese, so the women's side is probably going to be more difficult for me. But then we have Leaf rounding out the top 8, which is interesting. We have another hero-specific character. If you remember, Veronica kind of made a gun for the top. I would say at this point, anybody in the top 8 is pretty reasonable. I believe we've got Sigurd at number 9, Takumi at 10, and then Leo, Soren, Ranulf, Black Knight, Seliph, who are you? Surtur, Alphonse, Ryoma, which Ryoma's only 18. That's kind of surprising, honestly. Har making a strong showing, and Zelgius as well. So a lot of love for the Radiant series in here, man. Like half of the bottom 20 is all Radiant, which is pretty cool. That said, you know, Alm, Marth, and Ellawood, genuinely not surprised by those at all. Robin, I feel like, you know, he could pull out, so could Crom, but I don't see it happening. More than likely, what we're gonna see is a duking out of top 3 of Alm, Marth, and Ellawood, because they are 3 very deserving boys. Let's be real. Marth got gypped last year. Alm, IS doesn't even know Alm exists anymore, and Ellawood is the forgotten of the trio. It's just, was there a third Lord? Wasn't it just Ellawood, or Hector and Lynn? Did Ellawood even exist? Was he even in that game? We don't know. But either way, the top 3 with the men, totally satisfied. Any of them, honestly, anybody in this top 20 would be kind of cool. I'm not so much feeling on like a Brave Takumi or Leo necessarily. I don't know why the world wants to burn and you guys want a Surtur. Yeah, I don't know why you guys want like another Surtur unit, but hey, you know what? Do your thing, internet. Do your thing. But let's take a look at the women's now. The women's is a little more interesting, I think. We have Camilla at number 1. See, this is what happens, right? When you get a fan base energized through hate, you only prove to make them stronger, and I think Team Camilla is kind of coming in. Although I feel like she placed relatively high last year as well, so maybe not too shocking. Micaiah also coming in strong at number 2. Female Robin, so we might get a Robin. We might get a Brave Robin. It's possible. We kind of have 2 chances, really, which is kind of cool. Same with Corrin, but I didn't see a male Corrin. Did I not see a male Corrin? Is there a male Corrin? No. Of the Fates Royals, Corrin was not one of them, so that's kind of interesting. But female Corrin is still there, and Anna from Awakening. Good job, internet. That is the correct Anna to choose right there. She's definitely my favorite Anna, just being upfront about it. Azura, who is a little bit lower than what I would have expected, and then Loki at number 8. Loki, of course, got that redo banner, so she was relatively pretty high on the list already. So I'm genuinely not surprised about that. We could see another run with Loki. It could happen. It happened with Veronica, man. I think she was in the top 5? Maybe she was 4th. She might have been 4th, 3rd or 4th, maybe. I know she wasn't in the top 2 at the time when the halfway results came out last year, But so, I want to say it was Sage's. I want to say Sage Master kind of like led the charge on that. If I'm going to lead a charge on anything, it's definitely Team Micaiah. You guys, get Micaiah in there. Oh no, what happened? Oh no! Don't mind me. My phone just went to sleep because I haven't done anything in a long time on there. But yeah, I'm definitely Team Micaiah. I'm feeling Team Micaiah for sure. Would be very happy to have Team Micaiah in as a Brave unit. The top 9, or the 9 to 20, we've got Anna from Heroes, Tharja. All right. Tharja's getting a little bit of love. I feel like she was placed a little bit higher last time, but that's okay. Mia's in at 16. I literally skipped 11 through 15 just now. I'm so sorry. Lelina. We've got another Fates character who I can't think of right now because all I'm looking at is Cordelia at number 13, and I'm like, it's probably not going to happen, but it might happen. It could happen. I don't know who that is at number 12. I can't. It's very tiny face. I'm sorry. Nino's at number 11. Not too surprised about that. I would probably put her a little bit higher, which is interesting. Although, you know, I feel like the female votes are probably a little more competitive than the men, unfortunately. But Mia's in it as at 16. We've got Adult Tiki from Awakening at 17. Nephany at 18. Thrasir coming in at 19. And then Young Tiki in at number 20. So that's kind of funny. Where was Leaf? Leaf was 8? Oh my goodness. All right, so everybody's a big fan of Leaf. That much is true. It's worth noting that in the top 8, we have a handful of heroes only. We got Bruno, Leaf, and Loki, which is kind of interesting. One from every book, right? That's fun. Bruno was book 1, Loki was book 2, and now Leaf we got in at book 3. So that's kind of cool. Representing everywhere. It's got a little nice mixture. That Camilla at number 1, though, man, people must be like really psyched or like really upset. But either way, assuming we get like the free pick right now, if we were going by top 2 right now, right, who would you pick? Who would you pick as your free unit? If we had ALM, Marth, Camilla, and Micaiah, who would you pick? I honestly, it would be a tougher decision if Ellawood was in at number 2. But I would definitely go Micaiah, personally. That's just my opinion. My very, very biased opinion. Usually if there's a Tellius character, I'm clicking yes. But that's the question I want in the comments answered. How do you feel about these results? Are they exciting or depressing, or do you not even care? I find that hard to believe because a lot of people seem to care about Choose Your Legends this year. But I'm definitely psyched that Micaiah's number 2. I semi want to throw like all of my support behind Micaiah. And in fact, I did just vote for her today. If you listen to the latest episode of the Faycast, the Fire Emblem podcast that I just started, first 3 episodes are out, link in the description if you want to check that out. I said I'd be voting for 7 different units. And I still kind of want to stick to that, but seeing that makes me really excited. And I know that my remaining like 3 or 4 votes at this point isn't going to make or break Micaiah's status, but it might. And if I don't, and she loses, I'm going to feel real sad. Especially given that the other unit in the top 8 that I really want in is Anna from Awakening. Like, that would make me pretty happy. Men, honestly, my top 3 picks for guys that I thought would actually be a realistic goal, right, are all up there. So I would prioritize Marth, Ellawood, Alm personally, but that's just me. I think they're all very deserving and well placed in their rankings for sure. But either way, man. It's interesting. It's worth noting too that Marth has multiple games, and technically Alm also has 2 games. So Elwood over here just kind of pulling the brunt solo. One game, one vote base. Everybody else kind of has a pool going from different games, but man, if we can get Elwood and Micaiah in for Brave, I'm gonna have a tough time, fam. I don't even know. Yeah. The race is still very much on. We're halfway through. This is what it looks like now. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, check out the Fakecast if you're into podcasts and Fire Emblem. You obviously like Fire Emblem because you're watching this video. So if you like podcasts, you should check that out as well. Link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I will catch you next time.